What's up, everybody? Welcome to Normieville.
Well, we call you normies.
So in this particular video, I want to revisit the topic of Brittney Griner and her mental health. Now, a few days ago, I did a video where the team that finished Mercury via Brittney Griner was announcing that she was going to take a break for her mental health. Now, my personal opinion, Brittney Griner could have done this at any point except this part of the season where they're trying to build a winning record, because I think last I checked, they were like 6-19 or something like that. Their coach has recently been fired in the last month, I believe. The team, I don't know if they're tanking or not. Brittney Griner is one of the superstars on the team next to, I think, one other person, all-star, I believe. They're both all-stars. In any case, Brittney Griner is needed more than ever on their team. Now, Brittney Griner was busy dunking on the All-Star game and talking about people rights and things like that in sports. She could have been focusing on her mental health even before the season started, because, you know, she was in the Russian gulag for paraphernalia of sorts, getting caught in the airport with drug paraphernalia of the marijuana sorts. But in any case, at any time except now, she could have focused on her mental health, or even, you know, on a break or something, you know, or they got some kind of some type of bye period, I guess, or whatever. I don't know. Anytime before now, because they're losing, they suck. But in any case, Brittney Griner has decided now she's back, she is going to announce why she took her mental health, or she's going to speak on her mental health break, right? As you can see here from Bleacher Report, it says Brittney Griner discusses 3-game absence from Mercury to focus on her mental health.
Yeezy taught me.
That's right, Yeezy taught me too. She wanted to focus on her mental health. Let's see what Brittney Griner had to say. She has a long quote in here, and we will discuss it. Let's go. Brittney Griner expressed her gratitude toward the Phoenix Mercury organization and said she hopes more players continue being open about their well-being after the All-Star took a 3-game hiatus to focus on her mental health.
Yeah, bitch. Yeah, bitch.
Quote, "You see, athletes really take a moment for themselves," Griner told reporters. "The more people do that and make it normal, it's okay. Before, no one dared even say it. You were looked upon as weak or not wanting to play or compete, which is completely the opposite mindset. Just the evolution of it's okay to take some time to speak about it. There's a lot more resources now as well." Now, I agree. Mental health is indeed important for your professional life, for your personal life, for your peace of mind, and things of that nature. So yes, I believe it should be normalized to make sure that your mind is right, so to speak. All right. I also believe that it should be done in proper context and in the proper timing. Now, don't get me wrong. If you're having a breakdown or something, you're past the point of no return, then yes, your help probably should be immediate. But somebody like Brittney Griner, in my opinion, this was ill-timed, as you will see here as I read the stats in the later on in this article. Brittney Griner's, the reason for her mental health, as I say a lot, is self-inflicted. She was detained in Russia for obvious reasons. We all understand that. She came back. She did not get a hero's welcome. Well, put it this way, the people that idolized her, she did get a hero's welcome. But for most, the trade and all those kind of things, all the details, most people didn't take too kindly of it, and thus they have developed a disdain for Brittney Griner. Also, because of the questioning that she had at the airport one day by the aggressor named Alex Stein, well, that probably caused her to fall a little bit more into whatever funk she was in, and now she had to go seek mental health. Again, self-inflicted. Just my opinion. Griner finished with 22 points, 6 rebounds, and 4 assists in Saturday's 97-91 loss. Man, we got another loss?
Ain't no way.
God, dog.
Ain't no fucking way.
It was her first game since July 25th as she stepped away from the team for nearly 2 weeks for undisclosed mental health reasons. Well, we all know why.
Enemy spotted.
To Russia.
Enemy spotted.
Griner, who spent nearly 10 months in a Russian prison after pleading guilty on drug charges last year, said her break was not planned. Of course not. Quote, oh, wait a minute. You know what? I think this deserves some sad music. You can't plan for when you might need some time, Brittney Griner said. I just want to shout to the Phoenix Mercury organization from the jump. They were there for me, making sure I was good, letting me know that at any moment, if I needed some time off, I could do that. Yes. And well, a lot of organizations are advocating for mental health. So much like the WNBA and other sports organizations, they want their players to have their head in the game. And so because of that, well, if you need to take some time to focus on your mental health so you don't, engage in behavior like self-deletion and substance abuse and things of that nature, if you need to get your mind right, take some time. However, we are paying you a particular salary for your contract, and we do expect you to win. So take all your time, take as much time you need, not really. You understand what I'm saying? That's just my translation here. A 9-time WNBA All-Star, Griner is averaging 18.4 points, 6.6 rebounds, and 2.1 assists per game this season. While her numbers are slightly down from her peak, Griner is matching her career best, shooting 57.8% from the floor for a Mercury team that sits at a disappointing, wait a minute, hold on, let me find the right sound effect because this is going to be a good one. Oh, boy. 7-20. Jesus Christ. You are shooting 57.8% from the floor, averaging 18 points, and your team is 7-20. Ridiculous. But again, Brittney Griner is being championed for being this, somebody that was, what would they say? It was improperly detained or wrongfully detained or whatever they were talking about. And then, her wife was saying, well, you need to get her home, been watching at home yet, and why is President Biden not doing enough and all this blah, 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 blah. So we think that once Brittney Griner gets home, that'll be the answer to the Phoenix Mercury's problems, that they will start winning because Brittney Griner take the court and prove why she was, wrongfully detained, that she's, rebounded from all this pain and suffering in Russia. And her team is 7-20. Griner and the Mercury will look to turn around their season, probably not Tuesday night, when they host the Washington Mystics. I wonder, for all of this, did anybody even know who Brittney Griner was before she went to Russia? Before all this stuff happened? Because it looks to me that Brittney Griner, for all this fuss that she created and all this fanfare they're trying to give to her, how is it that she's the best she's the best player on the worst team? That's what it looks like to me. She's the best player in the WNBA on the worst team ever. The Phoenix Mercury is 7-20. Does anybody believe that? Does anybody believe that? I just want to know. In any case, Brittney Griner addresses why she took her mental health break. I applaud her for that. Take all the time you need. Not really, like I said before. Hopefully your mind is right. Your mind is right, and you can get your team out of this humongous funk that they're in, because they need you more than ever. And like I said, I hope you're not the best player on the worst team, because that's what it looks like to me. But you let me know what you think about that down in the comment section. Thank you again for attending another episode of Normieville. You know me, I'm just a Normie, here to bring you the latest and greatest in sports news, entertainment, and politics. Let me know what you think about this loser down in the comment section. And please hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and that notification bell on your way out of the door. And I will see you on the next video.